What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Talk About It, the platform where we highlight vision, purpose, and the people bold enough to chase it. Today, we're sitting down with a 22-year-old artist and entrepreneur out of Baltimore, Maryland, who's proven that independence, creativity, and belief can build real brains. From running online clothing lines to traveling the South vending in person, from designing every piece by hand to recording music in his own home studio. This is a story about vision, hustle, and faith in what you can't yet see. Tap in, because today we're talking to the mind behind DND Productions and Ballin Market. And trust me, you're about to see the vision. What's up, man? How you doing?
How's it going?
Doing pretty good. So, man, we finna dive on into these questions. Just a little background. I want to ask is, for those who may not know you yet, can you introduce yourself?
So,
Who you are, where you from, and what you do?
what I do, okay. So, as bro said with that perfect introduction, you dig what I'm saying? Can't do that any better. I'm DND, you know, I'm a DND Dave, all platforms. I'm an artist. I look at myself as a creator, man, you know. So, it's everything in my mind, I want to make it to reality. Because I honestly had this idea and this belief that the business you get in your head, they're really like your future. You're gonna reach it, you know. So it's a purpose. Like, you're gonna reach it. You just gotta keep going, stay destined, stay great. So I'm an artist. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Like you said, I'm from 22. You know, I travel the world, spreading my brand. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We actually got our drip on right now. This the brand right here.
Yeah. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. Y'all might want to go and get y'all some merch right now. Y'all missing out. So what is it like growing up in Baltimore, Maryland, and how did that environment shape your creativity and hope?
Man, Baltimore, man. You know, you always gonna have love for back home, but Baltimore, one of the places where it's like, it's very closed-minded.
Right.
So, in a way where everybody there, they kind of like want to be the same person. You know, you get made fun of for being different, you know. So, the only way that you would get a girl back then, you know, I passed because I was an athlete, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a hooper. But, like, you had to either be a D-boy, scammer, rob or kill people, or you ride dirt bikes. You feel me?
Right.
So it's just like everybody wearing UA, which I'm not hating on UA, I wear UA too, but it's just like a whole bunch of things where it's just like we're just so secluded and we feel like we can't grow outside the city. So growing up there really made me like feel like I can't be myself. You know, so it wasn't until I feel like I left where I really found myself. And it's not even like you have to just leave and forget your city. Like, I'm always going to show love to them, but explore.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If the furthest you can go is an hour and a half away from the city, do it. You know what I'm saying? Just for a day. Like, I went to New York one time. New York only 3 hours away. Like, why have I not gone there more? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, I don't know why I just never done that before. So that's when I really changed my mindset. So that I feel like when I left, that's what sparked my creativity for sure. You know, growing up there, just becoming do not disturb, D&D. Like, I got this vision in my head, and I don't care. Like, the people around you, they don't want to see growth.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really support like that. Like, I have family that don't even support my shit. You feel me? So, you know, I'm just.
And it's crazy you say that, because when you say family,
So,
it's crazy enough that you say family, because my family don't support me in my business. They don't support me in my ministry. They don't support me in nothing that I do. So I had to end up doing what I had to do, move. Because people in my city don't support me either. But it's crazy, you have people, you have strangers that will support you other than your own family.
nah, real rap.
And that's sad to say, but it's the truth.
It's the
And that's the
truth.
world we live in today.
It's the truth. It's the truth. Real rap.
Yes.
Remember that though. What he just said is very important. Your friends, your family, the people you know in your circle, them 10, 20, 30 people you know will not make you rich. Strangers make you rich.
Facts.
So stop caring about what they think.
Exactly.
D&D.
At just 22 years old, you're already wearing a lot of hats. Artist, entrepreneur, designer. When did you first realize you were creative?
Creative, that's crazy. Because like I said, growing up, it was like I never really, I'm not going to say I didn't think high of myself, but like I'm not afraid to admit that I wasn't the person I am today. Like I'm not afraid to admit that, I let other people's opinions affect my actions, because nowadays it's not the same. I'd rather that. So I feel like my creativity sparked in me since I was young, like real young. But I didn't realize that until recently. But like real young, I gotta give props to my grandma. Shout out grandma. Rest in peace. Show. That's my angel right there. I feel like she sparked that creativity in me. I got it from her. She the real artist for me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? For example, this D right here, this D&D,
Right.
this is the same D&D I was writing on my desk in school since middle school, elementary school.
Wow.
The same, I'm not gonna say D&D, but the same D. I used to always write this D in this type of form. They used to tell me, oh yeah, you gotta write cursive like this. I ain't like that. Why do I have to listen to that? I used to always do my own thing.
Right, exactly.
So it kind of looked like cursive, but it's it's D&D font. That's the font.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's the font. D&D. You feel me?
Yes, sir. So, we can move on to the next section. The vision of entrepreneurship. You own an online clothing brand called DND Productions. It's called See the Vision. What does D&D stand for, and what's the meaning behind See the Vision?
That's a great question. So, D&D, of course, stands for Do Not Disturb, right? And the connection between See the Vision is it's like if you have a vision in your head, you will and can and really will reach that vision. If you see the vision,
Right.
you just had to chase the vision. So that Do Not Disturb comes in the aspect, when I was telling you before, where you're going to have a lot of people not believing in your vision. You're going to have a lot of people hating on your vision. You have a lot of people bringing you down. A lot of people around you that just feel like, what? You say you're going to be what? You're going to be on TV? You say you're going to be a big artist? You're not doing that. Do not disturb. Forget what they saying. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
You see the vision. You on some real stuff. I honestly believe these visions you get in your head, these dreams you get in your head, this isn't even some fantasy. God gave you these visions.
God vision. Yes.
Real rap, God gave you
God
these visions. Real rap, God gave you this vision. This is what you're supposed to be. So that Do Not Disturb applies with that See the Vision. So it just connects, because it's sometimes you gotta get in that mode and just cut out everything else. And I'm not saying you don't gotta listen to nobody. You're gonna have genuine people that might try to give you advice, maybe try this way. You know what I'm saying? But bro, don't let nobody throw you off of your path. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what you're supposed to be. You know what you gotta do.
So how did the idea for D&D Productions come to life?
Right.
And what inspired you to turn your creativity into a business?
I say really going through dark times. It wasn't until I went through that dark time where I found myself. It was I don't know what was going on, but I was down. I felt like I was running out of time. I lost some people in my life. I get this from my mother. I gotta figure this out now. And then it wasn't until I felt like I was probably the furthest away from God I've been in my life. And then I think I just prayed once. And then I prayed, and then boom, it's I see something. It's kind of like I had, bro. It's God, he'll real life. That's the reason I came up with See the Vision, because he'll show you the vision. He doesn't talk in words, but he'll show you things. I'll pray. For example, I remember praying. I asked him. I was like, yo, I need to figure out how to design. You know, this isn't like I already came with the idea I'm gonna do the clothing brand, but I need to figure out how do I design. I'm not trying to like pay for all this designing apps, how to design. My man's gonna call me like literally like 5 minutes later, talking about, yo, bro, I just designed this logo on this website. Bro, like it be Lord things like that, and I'm like, yo, this is like meant to be. Like God, real life will like show you the vision, bro. Like that's why I said God came up with See the Vision, because I feel like God showed me the vision, see the vision.
Come on, man.
And in D&D, I've always been D&D, so I just connected.
Okay. I see it. I see the vision.
You feel me?
Right. So you also recently launched Ballot Market,
Right,
See the Vision,
right,
with your partner Mark.
right.
How did that partnership come together?
That's crazy, because Mark, he moved out to Houston 2022, I think, 2021 or something. And I just moved down south probably like a year and a half, 2 years ago. So I'm a bit newer, but we both met in Baltimore.
Wow.
Crazy. It's crazy how it worked, bro. Because it's like, you know, I went to middle school with Mark. We used to play the game all the time and all that for real. We blocked this in 6th grade. And then really, you know, his folks, they already been on the clothing timing. And then, you know, me, I already came down with my own personal brand. So we just connected like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Markel, he's one of them people that, you know, he loves music as well. Like, he's one of them dudes that, you know, he doesn't really make music. Like, we freestyle all the time. He doesn't make music, but he's one of them dudes that, like, if I have him in the studio with me, he the type to be like, yo, lower the beat a little bit so your vocals go out here. He might be like, yeah, I like this beat right here, this synth. Like, you know what I'm saying? He a very music-minded person. That's where the ballad come from. I'm an artist myself, and he loves music.
Okay. So Ballot Market started as an in-person vending brand.
Yeah.
Traveling across the South from Texas to Atlanta to Orlando. What did being on the road teach you about business and branding?
Being on the road taught me that you gonna get love from a lot of places. Like, bro, going to different cities, like even a city that we did bad in, right? You know, you still get good connections. I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
Everything is a lesson. And like I have not received the amount of love I got from NOLA. That was insane. Like NOLA, top 5 cities. Atlanta, show love. Where else? Even down here in Houston, like, you know, we like just traveling opens your eyes and makes you.
It does.
For sure.
It does.
For sure.
I could testify definitely to NOLA for sure, and Houston for sure. I know they gonna support you no matter what.
They gonna do it.
So why was it important for you to start bringing Ballot Market online as well?
Ballot Market was very important because I'm starting to now connect my music with the clothes.
Okay.
So I did say I'm an artist, because that's just the way I'm moving. But I guess to everybody else, I'm seen as a new artist. You know, to myself, I feel like I'm a veteran because I've been making music since I was like 16, 17 years old. But I'm 22 and I'm just now showing my music to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
So that's like 4 or 5 years of making music, and y'all just now hearing me. So I feel like Ballot Market was important to put online because it's just a connection, a bridge between Ballot. You know, it means music. You know, it's love, and you know, you guys even see like the logo, like you can see like the logo. You know, you see how it's like the music note.
Right.
Got the 2 L's. It's kind of a backwards music note as well. Did that intentionally to represent like music nowadays has always been seen as like negative, you know. And I feel like we're flipping it around because it's like ballad technically means love music. So, you know, bringing the love back to music, the positive message of this music. You know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of songs where I have not the best messages. A lot of niggas, I'm very misled misled youngin, and I feel like, you know, God still wants me to show that to the world. So I'm still going to post a lot of my old music where I don't have the best messages to show you guys how a person that can relate to somebody like you out there that's misled as well, you can grow, find God, and become better.
That is true.
Because I'm a regular person just like you.
In fact.
So if I can do it, you can.
Facts. And that's crazy you brought up the music, because as an artist, because the next section is music meets fashion.
Facts.
So one of the most unique things you're doing is connecting music with clothing. Can you explain how those two worlds come together in your brains?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's just all about the creativity or design. Fashion, like for example, even the t-shirt I'm wearing right now, which I'm about to show you. Let me explain it first, and then I'm gonna show you. Right. Boom. I kept it nice and simple. Right. You know, around my way, we can wear white tees. We might wear like some G-Star white tees, some polo white tees.
Right.
I like the polo tees. They got the simple, nice design. Just one little basic design in the front of the shirt. Right. And I'm just explaining t-shirts right now. Simple design in the front. On the back, and I didn't get the whole idea from polo tees. I get ideas from different things.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
Polo tees, that's just one thing. That's just an example. But then on the back of the shirt, that's where I wanted the design to be. You know what I'm saying? That's where keep it nice and simple on the front. Let the world see the back. And it pops out with the 3D effect and all that. So it's like all of this is an example of how the creativity it flows through like music, clothes, because D&D is like, you know, I put my own tag on a shirt. Like here, let me show you since I'm explaining, right? I put my own tag on a shirt because it's like, you know, this is mine drawn. Like I'm D&D,
Right, is it?
you know what I'm saying? But it's like not only am I D&D, I'm just representing my brand. You feel me? So this is what I mean. Nice and basic on the front. See, I got see the vision right here, and then on the back. You know what I'm saying? So the designing, it all. I'll do a little close up too. Nice and simple on the front. So the designing, it all comes from the mind. Just like most of my songs, it's all from the mind. Like I just now started writing lyrics to songs, but like, I mean, I've always been writing lyrics to songs, but I just now started like making songs, but like I write them fully. But I've always done all of my songs just off the top. You know what I'm saying? I probably got like hundreds of songs. So.
Okay. So how does your music influence the designs, and how do the clothes reflect your sound and message?
Ooh. Wait, so how do the clothes reflect my sound and message?
Yeah, how does your music influence the designs,
Right.
and how do the clothes reflect your sound and message?
I would say that it's kind of this how I showed the shirt, right? You know, it's simple on the front. The design got the loudness, right?
Right. Yeah, I can see that.
So it's kind of like, you know, when I'm in a scene, like I'm never going. We're all equal in the God. You know, I'm never going to sit here and, you know, just act like, no matter how big I get, you feel me? I'm always going to show love. I'm never going to act too cocky, like, because at the end of the day, my number one prayer I pray to God is Lord. I don't know if they heard that question. Yeah. But what I was saying?
Yeah.
Repeat the question once again.
No, you good. What keeps you motivated when things get hard or progress feels slow?
I would say, you know, I gotta give it up to God first, for sure. And you know, my mother, my auntie, that's a big inspiration because I really want to get in the world for real. Like, not even want to, I'm gonna get in the world for real.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a matter of when you do it for other people, you're so much more important because you're not just doing it for yourself. Like this stuff I'm doing is not for myself. I'm taking a sacrifice. I was always an out the way nigga. Like if I could be off social media my whole life, I would. But like I already knew I got this gift, this art to show my music to the world, show my clothes to the world. So it's like, bro, I'm fine with like not living a regular life so that I can give back to my family. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, Lord, things like that. And it's like, you know, when you get down to that lowest moment, like, just remember that everything happens for a reason.
That's true.
Everything happens for a reason. So God is making this happen to you for a reason. It's a lesson. Whether that's me losing my grandmother at a young age, losing my cousin at a young age, like me going through them emotions, which is needed for me to lock in.
Facts. As a young entrepreneur,
So,
what lessons have you already learned about discipline, consistency, and belief?
lessons. Lessons is something I just learned recently. Is we all go through phases. We all go through phases in life. Like I was saying before. You know, sometimes you're gonna have dark phases. Sometimes you're gonna have really high phases.
Right.
But everything comes back around. Because at the end of the day, you have to remember you live one life. So even if times are hard, or you have a circumstance happen to you where you feel like you're at your lowest, are you gonna let that affect you for life?
That's true.
You know? So no matter how low you fall, you can always bounce back. Always. So I feel like the discipline, the consistency, what I learned specifically with consistency was, is like, you know, just from posting every day. Like when I first started posting, I was getting like 100 views, 2 likes, probably for me and my mother, you know what I'm saying, one random person, maybe my other auntie for real. But it's like, since I kept posting, I just kept posting every single day. Because I knew it's not going to happen in this type of things.
That's true.
And then, you know, I've only been on content for like just a tad bit over a year. Like, probably like a year and a couple months, a year and 2 months. And I got the clothing brand page up to 11K.
Okay.
You know, I got on TikTok, I got it up. It's like 2,500 right now. You know, but it's all generated millions of views. You know, I've had sold out drops. I've had, you know, it's not the biggest success yet, but it didn't come. It took a lot of hard work. That's what I'm gonna say. In terms of discipline, consistency, like all this does not come like from just sitting around and thinking it's gonna come to you. You gotta put in the work, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, bro. But just stay consistent, stay disciplined. Because if you see the vision, you will reach that vision. You gotta chase the vision.
Come on now.
Chase it.
So how do you balance being an artist and a business owner without burning out?
That right there, I'm still struggling with. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still struggling with. One thing I will say is once I build my team, I can focus on, you know, the important things, you know, like just creating the most. But one thing I will say too is one thing I really wanted to do and live by, and why I'm grateful that I'm able to own my own business and be an artist, is I wanted to be able to live to the point where I don't have to fake who I am. You know, in a way where always seeing you have to act this way, I gotta be censored, and like it's nothing wrong with, you know, being censored. Like I'm not gonna use cuss words like around little kids, you know, shit like that. But like little things like oh I can't look like this because I don't look professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean this ain't professional? It's because I look good don't mean I'm not professional. You know what I'm saying? Like more things like that, like how you have to like put on that white person voice. I can't talk with some slang in my voice to get a job. Like that's something right there that I didn't want to live by. Because I've always noticed that growing up. I'm like, yo, why do I have to talk a certain way? I have to walk a certain way in order to be seen as professional.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why is me talking with a little bit of slang, you know what I'm saying? Why is that seen like I'm incompetent? Like, I said incompetent. Like, why does that seem like I'm like ignorant? Like, why does that seem like I'm not intelligent? You know what I'm saying? Just because I talk differently, I got a lower accent,
Right.
like, or like just the way I move through it. I don't mean that I'm dumb.
So let's go into the future.
Let's do it.
Almost finished.
Let's do it.
Where do you see DND Productions and Ballad market in the next 3 to 5 years?
The next 3 to 5 years, I really honestly do see us as a brand that we're selling out almost every single time.
Wow.
And on top of that, we're gonna have millions of people. And on top of that, we're gonna have our own personal events where I may be performing, y'all may be at the front getting clothes, and it's just a whole big D&D ballad. It's just a whole big it's a whole vision fest.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not even bluffing. Like 3 to 5 years, shit, it's on God's time. Like I know it's gonna happen. It's just God's time. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It's God's time.
Right, exactly. Where do you see yourself as a music artist in that same time frame?
Like I was saying, like I feel like the music is going. I feel like the music will blow. Like, clothes, it blew. Like took a little bit of time. I feel like the music will blow. Like, it's. I don't know when. Like I said, I just know it's gonna happen. I don't know the time. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen a year from now. It can happen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years from now. I just know it's gonna happen. And 3 to 5 years from now, I honestly believe by that time, bro, I'm gonna be traveling the world. I'm gonna be spreading my music throughout the world. I already got people shopping with the brand out in UK, out in Canada, Australia.
Wow.
So it's like if I'm already hitting these target markets out in these places, then it's like I just can't wait to see what the music is.
Exactly.
Can't wait to see. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you as well.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir. What does success truly look like for you beyond money or fame?
Success is freedom. Success is freedom. So I feel like in this country we live in, it's a financial country. So I always seen that the only way to really be free is to run it up, because you have to have a certain amount of money to live to a point where I can wake up and I don't have to clock in to eat today.
Facts.
If I'm able to move freely, like I can travel a little bit, I'm not really set on a set schedule every day. I look at that as freedom, and that's my real motivation. It's so money does apply to that, because you have to have money to do that.
Correct.
But it's not about money. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like a certain level of money where I'm able to just like if I see like a homeless man, I can feed him. And I don't gotta worry about my pockets. Like little things like that is very important to me. And I feel like that's a good level of motivation where money is kind of like the goal, but it's not the end goal. It's
right.
needed to get to the end goal. The end goal is freedom.
That's true. Last section, bro.
So
Advice in closing. What advice would you give to other young artists or entrepreneurs who are trying to build something from nothing?
something from nothing. My advice to y'all is start where you can, bro. Start where you can, bro. If the only thing you can do now is you have a phone and you can record videos on your phone, just start on your phone. You don't need a camera. You don't even need an LLC to start if you're trying to make a clothing brand.
That's true.
It's not all about clothing brands though. Whatever you're trying to do, you can do that with very limited resources, bro. If you just got a pen and paper, like just start drawing designs, like just start. That's really my biggest advice to anybody out there. You're trying to get out the mud, is just start, bro, and really learn how to go in that D&D mode. Cut out the outside of page, because when you first start, it's gonna be the hardest. And when you first start, you're not gonna see progress from the first couple weeks, couple months, maybe even a year. But if you stay consistent, then I promise you, the vision will come. I promise you. So just learn how to just cut out the people telling you like, what are you doing? Just stop now. You know, like you just have to just lock it. So that's my biggest piece of advice to anybody starting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So if you could leave the audience with one message, what would you? I'm sorry. I'm saying it again.
Right.
If you could leave the audience with one message, what would you want them to understand about you and your vision?
With one message, I would want them to understand that, you know, what I say almost every time, like if you see the vision, like you will reach that vision. You gotta chase that vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not disturb. Like, and I really mean that so much because it's like all these people that you see online, like whether it's your favorite celebrity, your favorite actor, you're the biggest artist in the world. They're all everybody is a regular person, just like you. The only difference between them and you is that they went out there and they were so crazy enough to really believe in themselves.
Come on now.
That they just locked in on this vision and they just kept going no matter what nobody said about them, and they just kept going. And then that's why they are where they are. You know? So you just had to be crazy enough to believe in yourself, and you will reach that vision.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No bad shit.
Where can people follow you, support your music, and shop your brands?
Man, I'm glad you asked that. You know, if you guys ever want to shop the drip, check us out online. You know, we got DND Productions Global.com. So DND like Do Not Disturb, Productions, and then Global, because we're global. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
.com. You can catch us on all platforms for the clothing brand page. At official.dnd Productions. See the vision on YouTube. And then in terms of me as an artist, you can look me up, D&D Dave. You know, and I got the E off the Dave. All my old songs are under D&D Davo right now. But the rebrand and all the new songs is under D&D DAV. So D&D Dave. You know what I'm saying? You can look me up on Instagram, my personal D&D.Dave. But you know, everything D&D Dave.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow, man, this was amazing, man. This conversation is proof that you don't need permission, a major label, or a big budget to build something meaningful.
So
You need vision, consistency, and belief. From Baltimore to the South, from fashion to music, from independence to impact. This journey is only just beginning. Making sure you support the brands, stream the music, and follow the movement. This has been another powerful conversation on Let's Talk About It.
let's talk about
And remember, if you can see it in your mind, you can build it in real life.
the rap.
It's so great to hear from you, man. You have anything else you want to give out to the people?
Hey, I want you guys to tune in to Bro Podcast. And bro right here, he going up. Like I'm trying to tell you, like he going, like bro, you gonna be real big too, bro. Like I see the vision in you, bro. Like I remember when we first met, bro. When I first met this dude, bro, I was working it. We were at prayer, and I lied to you not. I feel like I was in a dark time when I met you, and then you came and you prayed over me, bro. And that right there, like, it was just such a moment. Like I remember I told you everything happened for a reason.
Yes.
Like it was one of them things. It's like God, like God sent you. You know what I'm saying? I really needed that. Like those words you told me, like that was real. Like real rap, bro. Like this a real nigga right here. this a real one right here for sure. Like I'm trying to tell you. So y'all tuning in and stuff, bro. He going up.
Yes, sir. Well, y'all, that's another interview. That's another journalist podcast of Let's Talk About It TV. It's your boy, Amar, and see y'all next time on the next interview. Amar signing out. Y'all take care.
Sheets.